What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the series where I try and make my rating go up and not down. This episode we are going to be using Rosalina with the Dolphin Dasher, and we are starting at 7,498 rating with a connecting circuit to Crown City. So it should be an interesting one. If you guys do have any recommendations or favorite combinations that you guys want me to use, please do leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to see them. I might get to them in one of the next episodes of this series. But as we get into the start of this race, let's see how we're getting on as we try to pick up a draft here behind the Penguin, dodge the red shell, and then try and pick up some more drafts here as we just slowly moving our way to the front through nothing but the power of the draft. So we are moving up just like everybody else, you know, just helping each other out really. Just a fun time for everybody at this point, but maybe not for baby Rosalina, as she's getting peppered by double green shells, which was being protected by bananas, which my mushrooms were not doing there, as I indeed got hit by the red shell instead. But here we are down in 8th position now. We've got 2 mushrooms and a feather, just about dodged the super horn to our left there. Keep an eye out behind us just in case any items are moving on our way. Doesn't seem like it. Take this upper route, just trying to avoid some carnage just on the ground. As we do get bumped around a little bit of a jostling for position going on here, as I just crashed straight into the front of the Shy Guy's car. And he's definitely going to have to get his insurance involved in that one, because that is not a little bump at all. And there I used a feather. Down to 6. Let's see if I can get something decent, as I just about managed to use the food item to get the double item box, and we just get a whole lot of coins. Didn't really want them. I mean, I guess I did want them, because I've only got 5 coins now. So probably should have made better use of them, really. As I do just about manage to avoid another head-on collision with a Koopa Troopa this time. A few Goombas flying around the road. So we picked up this golden mushroom. Boomerang in the back, bit of a weird one having a boomerang back in this position. Not really what you want to see. As Diango up front there was causing some trouble with his mega mushroom. Then I do get red shelled back down to 16th. So this is a bit of a problem. Just slowing down a bit here, just making sure I get a few coins before I make this last mad dash to the finish line. As we are nearing the end of this race. And here I go. I'm off. I've used it. I only got 1 golden mushroom to make a comeback here, so not ideal when we do get shocked. Luckily there is a mushroom here, so we do manage to get the speed boost right back up to our top speed, which is decent. Still going for a few coins here, as we do have a lap to go, but let's see. Trying a little rail tech here. I don't know if this is any better, but do know jumping on, doing forward tricks on rails is generally quicker than just driving a straight line. Down in 13th. First place is around the corner now, heading over the booster pad, so let's see if I have enough in me to get back up to the front at this point. Got 2 mushrooms, got a bullet bill coming from behind, need to make sure to not get knocked off by that, and we almost do. Almost happens, but managed to cling on. As we here get another double item box, hopefully for some mushrooms or something. 3 red shells, and we throw the red shell right as a bomb was dropped behind us, and that caused us to push us offline, and we just fall off the track right there. That has been a horrible turn of events and a horrible few seconds for us, as we are now back in 16th position with no real way to come back into this match. You can see the front runners are now crossing the line in a few seconds, so I need something big here, but not the big mushroom. It's not what I need. Golden mushroom, bullet bill, shock, any of that would have been decent, but no, did not happen for us this time, and we do get 16th position, all because of that red shell into the bomb. Very unfortunate first race. Lost 110 rating. It's going to be tough to crawl that one back. You can see in this lobby now we've got quite a few 8,000s creeping in here, so I am one of the lowest rated in this room, apart from a few 3,000s in there. But we're definitely facing tougher opposition these days. But let's take a look at this next race and see how well we go in this one. Obviously in the same lobby here, so you can see, we've got some few 8,000s, got a few 3,000s, but hopefully they shouldn't be a problem, but we will see. So we're now on Peach Beach. I love this little fish right next to me on his little bike. That is adorable. But not adorable enough for me to not want to win, because we are losing points right now. We are on a bad streak, really. We need a good few wins in a row. And let's see if Rosalina on a Dolphin Dasher can sort us out. Let's see if this is the combination. That's another Rosalina on the exact same combination, slightly different costume, comes smashing past us there. That was Django from the last episode, who was quite big at some point. So we've got the 3 red shells here, but they immediately get taken down to 2. As we're staying in the middle for some coins here, but get squashed by the big Mega Mushroom. We just need to make sure just to stay out of the middle of the road, especially when going for coins. Need to, you know, the coins are in the middle with the coin shell, but that's also where the most danger is. So, you know, try to stay out the middle of the road, which I just didn't do there. But here we go, making our way kind of up through the ranks. We do have a golden mushroom, so looking pretty decent first. He's just around the corner, taking these tops, these rooftops right here. Not sure which way is quicker, but let's see what we can do. Get the 3 red shells in behind as Toad just zooms over top of us. 2 boomerangs go flying past. Let's see, if we're moving on to this final section of the race. We need to look out for dangers behind and in front, of course, as we didn't look out for them hammers as they knocked us on the back of the head, and now we're falling positions quickly. Probably should have used the golden mushroom a little bit earlier just to get some of that time back from accelerating back up to full speed, especially on the water. We're looking in a decent position. Here we are, what, 4th right now, almost into 3rd. We've got 2 red shells and might be able to sneak a 3rd position here with these red shells, as long as something doesn't come from behind us. When we get the fire balls, but we do get hit by the green shell, which has slowed us right down there. Can we get across the line? No, someone else overtakes us. We dodged a banana and crossed the line in 6th position. So that is not a horrible race. That's definitely way better than what we did last race. So I will take that. 52, we did not make up the deficit from the last race, but it's on the right course. So let's see how this 3rd race goes. Salty Speedway. We got another connecting course. Not really what we want, but we did finish right next to the... we got 4 Rosalinas in a row right here. That is unheard of. Is she the best character in the game? Quite possibly, but going by my results, you wouldn't say so. Let's see how the start of this race goes. Get a green shell, immediately gets destroyed by someone running into it. I do wish sometimes it didn't hold it out, because in that situation I probably wouldn't want to trail someone. I probably just want to keep the green shell and just pull it out when someone throws something at me. I don't know if there is an option for that. I should check. If there is, please put it down in the comments below and I will definitely turn it on at some point. But here we go, looking half decent position as we get a bounce off someone's head right there. Up in 7th, we've got 2 mushrooms left, occupying 2 slots though, so I might try and cycle them through here. Let's try and get something more. Triple mushrooms and something else would be great. The coin block isn't terrible in this situation. Problem is, it's given a lot of coins to people behind us, and it looked like the blue shell went for the player in position 2 right there, which must have just been some unfortunate timing on their end, or track position on their end. But here we go, into 3rd, looking pretty good at this point. It's moving into the 3rd and final sector of this race. Let's see if we can get anything going. I still need to practice this course a little bit, as I just ride up the boat right onto Toad's head, and it kills any sort of momentum I have. Basically brings me to a standstill, and I'm down back into 9th position. Managed to dodge a banana there as we're going up behind the other Rosalina. Slowly making positions back, but far from where we should have been. We should have been way up the road with the others right here. We do have a single mushroom. Can we use this just to get away a little bit? Blue shells coming. Can this help us out? And it looks like it absolutely cannot, as a player slowed down for us and we got hit by that one. It looks like another strange blue shell behaviour in this episode. I'm not sure what's going on, because they did not seem like the player in 1st at that point. But that absolutely killed our race on the last corner, as I'm driving into the wall and just making things worse for myself. As I then get squished, and I am crossing the line in last position. A truly horrible end to the race once again. From possibly being 4th or 5th down into 17th, and we have lost another 110 rating points. That's a rough one to take, but all part and parcel of the game as we're moving on to Toad's Factory. Surely this has got to be a better race. This has got to be the one where we claw back some of this deficit that we've gained so far this episode. Clearly Rosalina is not doing me any favors. Maybe it's this dolphin bike, you know? Who knows? But let's see what we can do this time. So I do grab 2 items there in a bit of an unconventional way, but I will take it. Just items when you're down in the lower places of the pack are generally the ones to get. We do manage to pick up an item box, and I try a little upper route here just to try and stay out the way. Do manage to get on this grind rail. We did move up about 2 positions from that, so I might try that one again next lap. As I get red shelled off the end of the boost to miss that completely. So these opponents here are really using their items well, especially against me it seems, as I get hit by a rogue boomerang there. Wasn't sure if that was a skillful use of that or not. Completely random, but see a few people going up top here. I'm going to stay down bottom, grab an item box here, see what we can do. Got the golden mushroom and a bullet bill. Fantastic items. Definitely the comeback is still on here. As do I go for the top route again? Here I do. Build the charge jump, go up. Can we get on this? We cannot. We missed a rail. Unfortunate for us. But not really too much of a time loss there, to be honest. Not even sure if it saves that much time going up there. But here we go, using the golden mushroom. Still got the bullet bill in the back. We're already up to 3rd position. Can we be in 1st with the bullet bill at this point? I think I might use it soonish, just in case a boo comes or lightning. There we go. So use that immediately into 1st position. We're currently front running. Gold shield does not come for us. Do we try for this upper route again? We do. Do we make it for the 3rd time? We miss it again. Drive into the roll. We lose 2 positions. Got too greedy. We should have just played it safe. You know, we had 2 red shell protections. No need to go too crazy with that, and we just kind of ruined our race there as Josiah goes up on the top metal bar section up there. It's pretty cool, but it didn't look like he's getting many positions there as I hit him with the green shell as he crossed the line, but he did get there just ahead of us. Unfortunately, it was not enough. The 3rd position, that is a fantastic result, especially considering how the last races went. Plus 77. I don't think we're in a positive this today. As we look at the final scores, we are indeed minus 84 rating from the day. So not a great episode. This is the first episode where we lost rating. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe. And if you do have any other recommendations for combinations you want to see, please do leave them in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the next one.